Thanks to Dr. Wesley Golden for coming in. Wes Golden, of course, I've known Wes for years, following sports at Clinton High School when he was an athlete back there in the late 80s, early 90s. But now you are going to be our superintendent of schools. I asked you this question. You say a lot of people who you ask this. Did you aspire to this?
No, it's kind of a crazy thought, your life's path and journey takes you in really unique ways sometimes, and it might not be till a certain moment where you just have the light bulb kick in and, hey, this is what needs to be done. And it's probably only been the last 3 or 4 years that I've even had the idea of it. And when the opportunity presented itself, sometimes you can't let an opportunity pass.
So how did this come about, Wes?
So, it's really, I know that Gary had chosen to retire at the end of this year. They opened the position. I applied and, went through the interview process, a couple different interview phases with, the board, also with local principals, teachers, paras, community members. Went through that. They had their debate and then offered me the job. But I think that what I hear is the key word is consistency, and the school board feels very strongly about the direction that the district's been going. They really appreciate the things that Gary and in some part me have done the last few years and want to keep those great things going. So if you bring somebody else in, they have their ideas, and rightfully so, need to have those ideas. But, Gary and I often think very, very similarly.
So Monday, of course, is when the school board made the decision. What have you heard from some of your peers and your friends and family?
Nothing but positive and great support. They made the vote, or they had the vote on Monday. As soon as they voted, they sent the press release out. So we're still in the middle of the board meeting, and my phone is just going nuts. And even some of the board members are passing notes over to me, like social media is going crazy. But I think I'm not on social media, but the people that I know who are said there's just a lot of really positive and supportive feedback. And all the emails and texts that I've received have been awesome.
Again, visiting with Wes Golden. So, Wes, what kind of direction do you see the Clinton schools going in?
Well, what I love about the Clinton schools is just the opportunities that kids have, from academic to extracurricular, from concurrent enrollment with CCC. I blame, and I say this in the most affectionate and positive way, I blame Clinton High School for my daughter, who will graduate from UNI in December, graduating a semester early. And why is that? Because she earned almost a full semester of credit, college credit, while at Clinton High School. Where else does that happen? That's just an incredible opportunity for kids. But to apprenticeship training, where we have kids leaving Clinton High School with, already certified to be a welder. And you go down through the activities that kids are able to do and participate in. The amazing staff and faculty that we have is just, it's humbling to be a part of. Now, where do we want to take? We want to keep building upon those great things. How do we continue to build upon that school to work kind of attitude? And I remember, I've shared this story a couple of times. When I was a senior at Clinton High, we had a program for job shadowing, and I thought, in my head, I wanted to be an engineer. I just this is what I want to do. Well, I got to go to job shadow at Ralston Purina, and I'm so thankful they did, because I realized that's not what I want to do. And that's what's great about job shadowing is you either are going to confirm what you want to do, or you realize, boy, they're doing things that I didn't realize. Not in a bad way, it's just wasn't for me. So how can we build programs like that to and even drive them down into the middle school and even the elementary school, so that our students have the ability to kind of have a vision of themselves for the future. And that's ultimately the phrase that I'm using, is how do we help students become future ready, not just college and career ready, but their futures. And that's, I think, very important. So that's where I see things going, and that's where we've been headed, but how do we continue to build upon that?
Of course, your career in education began in the classroom. You now work with the curriculum and now the superintendent. Do you see the steps that you've taken in your career will help you in this new position?
Oh, I hope so. Being a high school science teacher and, helping students see the world from a different lens in terms of science. Science is everywhere, and the things that we do. Whether my students ended up becoming engineers or physicians or, a welder. What I hopefully brought to them was something important and that was applicable to whatever they did. However, I had a parallel career, as many people know, in my military career, and being able to see so many opportunities of jobs, professions that are out there, gave me a perspective that can help. But also having relationships with community members like you. There's a lot of great opportunities to do what you're passionate about. And how do we help students find that passion? As an educator that I've had, or as even a central administrator now, responsible for curriculum and instruction and being able to provide them those opportunities. My education pathway absolutely has helped me in that.
With you, of course, taking over, that opens up a vacancy in your position. Do you see that staying in-house, or how's that going to work?
Well, we'll open it up, and we'll see. Are there people within the district who are qualified? Absolutely. And are there people in the community or surrounding communities that are qualified? For sure. So we'll open it up, and we'll see who rises to the top.
Right.
I'm a firm believer I'm going to surround myself with awesome people, because I'd rather surround myself with really smart people so they can cover for me than to do the opposite.
Well, you're a very smart person, having known you for a number of
thank
years
you.
now. And again, congratulations. Good luck in the new position.
Thank you.
I'm sure you're going to do very well. And I'm looking forward to visiting with you every third Thursday on FYI.
I look forward to it.
All right, thanks, Wes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Winkle, Parker, and Foster, their firm provides outstanding service to their clients because of their dedication to the three underlying principles of professionalism, responsiveness, and quality. At Winkle, Parker, and Foster of Clinton, they provide financial planning, tax services for